Yeah, ingredients. What do you need to know?
Would you know where to find the Oasis fungus? It is in Benadryl.
I've been actually researching that myself.
I'm going to inquire about the situation with the king's coronation, because I've heard that he disappeared.
Nothing. It's just new king. And
you said that
switches
awfully hurriedly.
What's your passive perception? You can see
14.
that he is instantly switched off as soon as you say that. Buries his head in the glass, doesn't look at you, doesn't make eye contact.
As a newcomer to this city, is there anything I should know?
Don't ruin this weekend in any way.
What, like by going outside and asking everyone about what happened to the king?
Maybe that. It's
classic. It's like the sweet Caroline of this. Like,
it's all problem free philosophy.
Sing it, Jeremiah.
Oh wait, this is probably copyright. You were literally making heroin in your room.
Nah, heroin's injected. Man.
Okay,
Come
sorry.
on. God doesn't even know his drugs.
Sorry.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
I need to know.
So you wake up in the morning, and you go downstairs. Everything's normal. The dude is still there at the bar. Hasn't moved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm gonna kind of suck everything back into the water cup, and then undo my door.
The word suck.
Cool. So he's still at the bar.
Is the barmaid there?
She is. She is looking like she's ready to drop.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up and. Has my friend here actually had any sleep?
He's sleeping now.
Is he actually asleep?
You look at him and his eyes are closed. Yeah.
Oh,
but his like hands on the table and you can see faint.
His eyes aren't closed.
Again, make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. I get to add a D4 to this, so perception. Which one's a D4? Is it this one?
Yeah.
2, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not great.
You notice.
Pardon?
There is something off about it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is.
Okay.
But you do. It's off. But you don't know.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
But he is dead to the world.
He's dead to the world. Okay. I'm gonna get like a cup of water and just slam it really loud on the table next to him.
No reaction.
No reaction. Okay. I'm gonna is there any like? I'm gonna just kind of like use like Druidcraft and just kind of like puff like a little bit of snow like above him, and just kind of make it like really, really, really cold, and see if that wakes him up.
Nope. No reaction.
No. Okay. I'm just gonna leave him.
Yeah.
Homie, we've been there.
Yep.
Okay.
He is. He had a lot of that Geckos water,
Geckos
so he is absolutely hammered. Cool.
Oh, can I also
The
just,
Baron
like,
isn't
can I
there
just check his pulse?
Yeah.
His hand in a bucket of water.
Yeah. You touch his pulse and it's fine.
Fine. Not like slowed or anything.
No,
Okay.
he's alive. Alive and healthy.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Cool.
Make an Arcana check, actually. Actually, I forget you're a druid as well.
Yeah. Would that be okay? Yeah, Arcana, sure. Okay. Not very good at that, but that's not. Okay, not bad. Okay. 13.
Okay. You notice that he is in some form of magical sleep.
Okay.
You don't know what it is, but you know it's some form of sleep.
Yeah.
And you know that you can see. I'll let you see it now. His veins are bulging and they're green.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool.
It's the green man.
he's Green Lantern. Cool. So do you all want to go to the Grove?
Do we need to consolidate as a group at all?
It's probably a good idea, actually. You haven't really.
No, we haven't spoke really.
Let's do
I imagine,
introductions.
Yeah, I imagine on a walk there.
It's a long journey.
Yeah, it is.
So how far was it?
So this is going to be travel. There's going to be exemptions to this, but you can decide if you'd like to get there fast, medium, or slow. If you go fast, you'll get there in a quicker time, but you will get exhausted quicker.
Okay.
Medium, you don't get exhausted quicker, but you get there at normal time. And slow, you take a slow walk, maybe stop a few times, and you don't get exhausted at all.
When you're saying exhausted, and you mean like actual levels of exhaustion.
So
yeah, fuck that.
So fast. If you move fast, you'll get 2 levels of exhaustion. No, 1 level.
Because 5 kills you. So
yeah. So it's up to you. Normal, you won't get any exhaustion for this travel.
We'll say medium.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Slow
gives you the chance to do stealth, doesn't it?
Do we need a stealth to walk into the desert?
No, I don't think we really can either.
Yeah.
Because it's the desert. I think definitely don't go fast.
No, absolutely not.
Exhaustion.
Not only just exhaustion, but because there are like bandits and like they're awful like creatures which will probably fuck us up.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught by a sandworm.
Yeah. Can I do like a survival check, just to kind of like.
You've been travelling around the area.
Take a look at my surroundings and kind of figure out like.
So you're on the road right now?
Yeah, but
cool.
on the way to the Oasis,
kind
of think about like, why this place doesn't look like there's fucking wolves and shit like jumping around.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
Make a survival check.
It's not very good. Only 7.
You know there are some creatures that inhabit around here. You've heard some things at night when you were travelling. Some howl sort of noises. You don't know how big those howls or came from, how big they are.
Yeah.
You don't know anything about them, and
howling.
you haven't seen any tracks or anything. So, but you do know that there are creatures around that probably don't want to be your friend.
Yeah.
Can I pretty much get the same information? Because like I do know about animals and things because
yeah. So you say this, you'd be like, I heard some howls. Yeah. So when you're pitching to only go medium, so you go medium.
Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Cool. So as you walk through the vast desert, it's it's kind of weird. So it's grass up until about, and you're like touching it and like licking it. No,
rolling down the hill in my shirt.
They're just like, oh fucking hurry up.
Are we talking on the way there or?
Yeah, once I've
no, it's fine.
And then you can do what you want.
Yeah.
So then it's grass up until about half a mile. And then it's just plain desert, nothing around, no buildings, no settlements. But there is a path that you can see has definitely been travelled on. So you're kind of following that, I assume, unless you'd like to walk off into the desert in some way. And then, so you're just walking through desert, a few odd plants, you see a few like jackals and stuff like that.
I'm gonna just like constantly U-shape water to keep like some water above me depending from the sunlight.
Nice, because the sun there you go. The sun is pounding down. So
I still have my.
You still have your winter, so that's why it's good that you're ice. But the rest of you, you're not. You've been living in tropical climates your whole life, so you're fine.
I'll be used to it working in a Colosseum probably.
Yeah. How are you with? I'm
a shut-in who literally just as Alchemine has only left within the last 2 or so years. So
horrifically sunburned.
I'm really pale, so I'm just smothering this homemade cream. It's like I know the sun, I know what it does.
Cool. So make your introductions to each other because you haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk unless anyone talks to me. So.
Who? Oh, actually, not really important, but it might be a later encounter, so I'm going to make a habit of doing it now. Who is walking in what order?
Oh, good question, actually.
I'll go in front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay in the back, but not like far away from everyone. Just I don't want anyone particularly behind me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Cool. So you're at the back, you're at the front. You two are just.
I'm quite a good navigator, so I'm probably near the front as well.
I'll probably be closer
We
to
can walk
you.
double file.
Going through with my stick.
Proper
Oh my god,
wasteland.
you're like stick buddies. This one of them's like really scary and sharp.
One of them has a massive spike on it, and the other one's just
bonk.
Yeah, none of you know what he can do. He's just here at the moment.
Yeah.
Not valuable.
Yeah.
I mean, likewise, to be fair, we have 2 stick men and whatever you have on you.
I don't have anything visible really.
Yeah. I'm using my map and I'm proficient in survival,
so
well, actually, none of us actually know what in character. None of us except we can kind of assume that she knows how to use that helmet.
She just looked like she.
Mine's probably pretty cool. I hit people with
Just that for decoration.
Yeah.
Just spinning it above her head and just like, don't know if she's
Use it like a fan in the desert.
just takes off.
Helicopter.
To keep herself cool, she's just spinning it really easily.
Ever heard of a thing called Beyblade?
It's so grassy.
Yeah, I
It's
will.
the Oasis.
Water.
So,
Oh, I like.
who's going to break the ice first? I feel like it would probably be.
Yeah, I've already been explaining my.
Well, you two are kind of. You made your introduction.
Yeah, we know
Yeah, I
each
feel like
other.
we're
We're
friends.
besties.
We've been talking about plants.
Oh,
for
and
a
you
while.
two
Yeah,
actually.
as
Yeah,
well.
you love nature. He loves you. It's
I'm
only
so
you.
interested in the ways you can combine different plants to make
Yeah, exactly.
things.
It's just an amazing. Nature is amazing. You could do so much with it.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't really actually. I'm not actually that interested in the whole concept of nature.
I'm telling him about my fictional water aids expeditions to
Like a charity.
little villages, teaching them about where they can get water and
Oh my god.
how to grow like little potted plants that they can't eat, so it doesn't really help them.
Oh. We're just chatting.
Yeah,
but I'm
they're just
behind. I'm sort of walking behind those two.
He's far enough behind that
I'm not
I'm
like,
probably-
far behind. I'm just
yeah,
like, I don't
but
want anyone
probably
behind
not
me.
involved in the
Yeah.
He's sort of
conversation.
slightly behind me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, but not by much. Like a few steps. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm just gonna let you talk until you're ready
Mhm.
to. So you guys do what. I'm gonna sit
Well, we've already chatted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
we've
it's up
chatted
to-
a lot.
I haven't talked.
I mean,
to
we
him
can
since-
arrive whenever.
I don't even know. I actually don't even know your name.
Oh yeah, I'm Ogbo. I'm a monk of nature. I worship nature, and nature's glorious.
Well,
And you should worship nature too.
Like a nature god or just
I'm not going to force it on you, but
I appreciate that.
Do you ask that in character
I think you'll
or?
No, I'm asking out of character.
do you
Like
worship
a nature god or just nature?
it's just
Just
nature.
nature.
Okay.
It's just
I think
Because
it possibly
I
might
don't know about,
relate
like,
to a
your
god
world,
because
but
there's
I
some
feel like most
mysticism
people
about
are
it.
just-
There's some
Yeah.
mystical
One's a ring,
things
so-
Yeah, gods are.
Yeah.
that we can do,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's not.
I was just like,
Nature's not actually a god.
Cool, I'll move you all.
well, I'm sure you've already figured out that I'm quite closely connected to the alchemical arts.
Yes.
It's like pretending he knows what it is.
Yeah, well that's part of my character. I
Anyway,
pretend
so-
I know things. And they're like, yeah, you know,
I know John Alchemy.
mixology,
That's right.
yeah? Mixology?
Jeremiah.
You make drinks,
Yeah,
yeah?
I can't do that.
Cool. So you arrive at the Oasis, and so much like it was in the city, it just suddenly turns very luscious, very green. A lovely, still pool of water that you are instantly infatuated
I'm
by.
going straight there.
You see a tree, some shade. You see there's no danger at the moment that you can see. It's very calm, the breeze. And you see a log on the side of the thing, side of the water. So
But is there like any actual trees nearby, or
yeah, that's true.
like a tree big enough to have like an equivalent log from it? If that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
why is the log there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fallen over tree.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It looks like there was probably more trees here than there used to be, than there currently is now, maybe.
Deforestation.
And
damn it.
how far away? Like, can we see how much of the log can we see?
So you've just crested the hill, so you're looking down it, so
Yeah.
you can scan everything. You can see
Okay.
the whole
Yeah. Can I do a nature check to see whatever the fuck that is on the log?
Yep.
Lovely. Question: can I do a survival or a nature? Because survival is more like you've seen it before. Nature's more like I've read about it.
You won't have seen it before.
Okay. Cool. Not very good. Only 13.
Okay, you know it's a mushroom of some description,
Be a mushroom.
which
I'm gonna
Shrooms.
get the attention
and
of
you
that.
get advantage on it because
Yes. I'm gonna
Because
get
you've read about it.
nature check.
on because knowing what that is because A, you've read about it, and B, you've been told about it.
Okay, which check is it? Nature?
Yeah.
Okay, well. 15 plus 5, so 20.
20. Yeah, you know exactly what it is, so you can pick out. You look around and you do you go straight to the log or do you look for
I'm
it?
probably going to look sort of around the area because there's a lot of vegetation, so I am looking at, can I like sort of see anything else of interest? I'm assuming not, but
Not overly.
then I'll probably just slowly make my way to the log. I'm just going to be like, I'll probably make it clear that this is exactly what we're looking for. I don't actually remember the name of it.
It is Geckos Fungus.
Geckos
Just
Fungus.
everything is really gecko-y.
They like geckos out here.
Yeah, they do. I did have.
When do we fight again?
That, I'm going to be like, that, my friends, is the Geckos Fungus we are looking for.
So who do you trust most to take it? I assume you, because you have the alchemist.
I'm like, with how intoxicating it can be, it's probably best that I handle it.
I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm like, yeah, the Geckos Fungus.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'll walk over to it and then I will start look. I'm assuming I know the proper way to like pick it up and take it and do it safely. I am wearing gloves, so
stay where I am. And can I do like a perception check to look at the surroundings? Because I'm like a little bit suspicious. Because the guy mentioned that this was dangerous, but like it's fine.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Lovely. 10. I'm not rolling well.
You ain't roll. You never roll well with
that's
us.
a 5 and then another 5.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And a D4 that actually makes a difference. Where's
that does make a difference.
Cheers. 1.
11. No, but you do get a feeling of suspicion.
Something's wrong. Okay. Cool.
But you don't see anything.
Yeah, I get you.
Now, so you've taken the fungus. You've done it.
well, I'm sort of like, am I just taking one, or can I take some
you
for
can take
myself?
as many as you want. Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Well, I don't know if you'll be happy about that.
I want to be taking some. Well, I can just take out the spores and replant them because they're just going to die here.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. As long as you leave some to grow.
So I'll be like, Ogbo, would you like to learn some more nature?
Learning? Nature?
Yes.
Yes.
Look, these spores will die in this tree because this tree is slowly going to decompose and
Of course,
they might die before
I
they
have
root.
heard that, yes.
So if I take these spores, I'm going to put them underneath the tree instead so that they can root and decompose.
Conservation.
Cool.
I'm going to take some.
And then, does anyone else want to do anything in the grove? Or at the moment?
I'm going to go over to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
The Oasis. Can I check to see if it's safe to drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a nature check. Survival check, actually. Make a survival
check.
It's the under the tree.
18.
Yeah, it's
nice.
It's very tranquil. It's the clearest water you have seen it.
Sick. I'm
In
just
a
going
long
to dive
time.
headfirst into it and start drinking and swimming at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, you have there's some fish swimming around you, nice colourful array, looking very pretty.
They can breathe underwater, can't they, turtles?
Yeah.
think so.
You do, no you don't.
Ooh.
Oh.
You can make a perception check to see if you see anything underwater.
Yeah. Even though the only reason I'm doing that now is because you mentioned it.
Yeah, that's my bad, but... Nope, you see nothing, never mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna is he like in the water?
He is, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like very discreetly like move the water to like splash him even though I'm not there. Just kind of like move that stuff around him.
Under the
Nice.
water?
I'm just so confused. My head just pops out at the top of the water.
A strange current.
Cool. So as you're doing that,
Mischievous fish.
a sleek grey figure crests the hill that you came down to reach the lake. A large four-legged creature tilts its head curiously at you and sniffs the ground. Its icy blue eyes are calm but alert as it waits to see what you're doing. It's just kind of being curiously darting around. What do you do?
Is there like that rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
How big is that?
Big enough that it's kind of jutting out the hill, so that if you wanted to jump on it, then
More like, is it like how much of a move is it obscuring?
Barely any.
Okay,
Like your head's still.
Yeah, I'm gonna like try really slowly walk away,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna try like not kind of get his attention.
Okay,
Easier
so
said
you're
than
not
done.
like, yeah, okay.
You know the whole like slowly back away from a bear kind
Yeah,
of like vibe, like
Tell you what. No, you'll do that. He's not aggressive at the moment.
yeah, and then try get everyone's attention but really quietly, which is obviously just how far can I get?
We're not in initiative, so you can. You
okay.
Can go.
I'm just gonna walk kind of over here.
I'll walk forward a little bit.
Yeah, and then
I'll
try.
slowly go forward a bit.
Yeah, and then if you've noticed, I'm gonna like.
So
tap.
you're slowly moving towards it.
Well, no, I'm just getting in front of everyone
Yeah,
else.
okay, nice.
I'm gonna then tap the alchemist on the shoulder, just kind of alert him with what's going on, and then splash on all on the turtle in this direction. Like,
Cool. So everyone has now seen the wolf.
Oh, I'm gonna be so excited. Like,
Oh
look,
no.
like, a wolf. Do I know it's a wolf? fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if
It's
you,
quite obviously
if,
a wolf.
If you've travelled them.
He loves nature, but he knows
Yeah.
fucking all about it.
Make
I
a
have
nature
plus
check.
0 on this.
Right now,
It's
you
not-
think it's a dog.
And I'm like,
You haven't read
oh,
anything about
one of the purest forms of nature in life is a wolf. And I'm jumping out of this pool. And I'm like, oh yeah. I'm not going to go all the way, but I'm going to get closer to
I'm going
to
to cast Animal Friendship.
Okay.
It's already funny.
So it has to. What do I have to do? A Wisdom saving throw. Yes, the wolf has to do a Wisdom saving throw.
What's your DC?
13.
Fails.
Okay, so the wolf says the spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Otherwise, the beast fails. Blah, blah. Or it's charmed by me for the spell's duration, which is 24 hours.
As soon as you do that, the wolf's ears like raise and its eyes just turn from being alert to just being like, and it kind of leans forward as if to gesture, so you can go up to it if you want.
Yeah, I've got to go up and.
So you, it sniffs your hand, and then it just gives it a little lick, and then it kind of it hears the howl of its pack, and just starts off.
Okay, cool.
So well done.
Oh,
cool.
Absolutely mesmerised by that.
Yeah, you are now in love with Ellis.
I'm also charmed.
Yeah, so like from your perspective, all you're basically seeing is like my character like
walk up to a wolf.
Yeah,
nice.
not even because it's like a 30-foot range, so I stay at a distance, but like I kind of mutter some things you don't really understand under my breath, and like kind of wave at the wolf, and then I just walk up to it and like kind of play this for a little bit, and then it runs off.
Cool. So do you want to do anything else in the Oasis?
I'm gonna be on the lookout for other wolves.
Can I look into the water to see if there's anything interesting?
Yeah.
I was like, did you see anything down there?
Fish.
Just fish? Didn't see any nice algae of some sort or anything growing?
There's all the standards, water plants.
Water plants? Wow, you really know nature, buddy.
But I didn't. I
you
didn't notice anything there. I didn't notice anything.
You saw some plants, but you didn't know what they were. Or
no, it doesn't.
You were just like nature plants.
Might be worth having a look.
You like stroked them and were like, I love it.
No.
If I don't see anything of interest,
I mean, you can roll perception.
I can do.
I'll allow it.
16.
You see some brightly coloured green algae that looks kind of uncommon.
Okay. Is that deep in or not?
You could reach it if you.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach and grab it, and I'm just gonna put it in my pouch.
Yeah, no, you have some.
Collecting all sorts.
Yeah, as you should.
Seeing what I can do with them.
Cool. So you have that bright green algae. Lovely. So if anyone else doesn't have anything they want to do, you can head back, or you can chill out here for a bit.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna hang around and wait for everyone to be done.
I'm still gonna be on lookout.
I'm just
You're
examining my algae currently.
I will hug the tree until everyone's ready to go.
Fucking tree huggers.
That's what you say in character. Like,
Oh no, that was in character.
He's a druid, but he's like fucking tree.
It's just people who take it
Very
too
different kind of
far.
druid.
Yeah.
Cool. You done?
I'm not doing anything now.
Cool. So you leave. The wolf has run off. You leave the area.
How far away did we travel?
About 4 hours.
Okay.
So.
Is it still like?
What time is it?
Yeah, it is now probably about 2 p.m.
Okay.
So
Is this the kind of desert that's like really fucking cold when it gets dark? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So but when you get back, it'll be back.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you walk back, what pace do you go?
Medium.
Yeah, I'm gonna advise everyone to stay at medium just because of the wolf.
Okay.
I don't want to get caught out like being tired. Yeah.
Cool. So, as you walk back about 2 hours in, you hear a whimper coming from behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You turn around, the same wolf that you saw earlier is very bloodied, and his fur is all mangled, and it is limping.
That's not very good.
That's what you're saying, character. That was wrong. He lied. And then, as you wait, you see another 3 wolves in the same condition, sort of come towards you, and they are not looking aggressive. They are almost looking for help.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of try. Do the whole like when like you follow a cat, like where do you want me to go? Do you want me to do animal handling for that, or are they just gonna let me?
They aren't going anywhere. They are coming to you.
Okay.
Because that and the one that's leading it is the one that you.
Yeah.
So they are looking for you.
Yeah. Are they like on the brink of death? Like if I don't intervene, are they gonna die, or are they just heavily injured?
If you don't intervene, they are probably going to struggle.
Okay.
You wouldn't know if you don't intervene.
Can I do a medicine check to see? Basically, I'm trying to figure out like if I don't heal them, are they going to die?
Yeah. So make a medicine check.
What is my medicine?
Can I see that he's doing this and try and help him?
Yeah.
In some way.
Yeah, they are not hostile in any way.
Do I get advantage then because I'm being assisted?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Okay, 15.
Yeah, you can see 2 of them. We'll say the leader one he might be okay.
Yeah.
But these 2 probably will die without your intervention.
Yeah.
This one is in between the 2.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
he's kinda
cast
unnatural.
Goodberry, and there's a bunch of like snowy berries that can come in my hand, and I'm gonna feed each wolf 1, so they'll just be fine, and then pocket the other 8.
Cool. As soon as you do this, their tails wag, and you see the energy. Their eyes were looking very tired. You see the energy return. What does Goodberry do? How much?
So basically, Goodberry creates 10 berries, and each one restores 1 hit point.
Yep.
So I've literally just given them enough to get by, and I've pocketed the other 8 that I can use. I think they last like 24 hours, so I have like 8 berries in my pocket.
Cool.
They fully restore your like hunger and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
so they're showing.
They are looking very grateful, and it looks like they don't want to leave your side, so they are going to follow you.
Okay. Guess we're going the way we were going.
It seems so.
All 4. So.
Bro, we're gonna walk into town like.
Like fuck, what do I do? There's already a horse and a fucking turtle. Like,
You are.
Should we
fucking
go
Zoolander.
first?
Not Zoolander.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
So yeah.
Same thing.
Blue Justice.
I didn't actually
cast
know
Blue
if
Justice.
any of you would have healing, so I was like, I don't know what they're going to do.
I
but
do, but I didn't want to waste it.
yeah, so that was enough, and they can sort of
We can
nurse themselves
stabilise
back
them
with
with
one.
medicine.
Yeah.
So the 8 of you
Oh shit!
Let's go!
What a procession!
We're unstoppable, man.
can now run in.
Apart from our nearly
Yeah,
dead
unstoppable by
wolves,
like
I mean.
the near death wolves that will get like 1 shot.
Oh well.
Oh, they just throw them in front of the...
They're gonna
Cool.
go for it.
So
They'll die.
yeah, I'm going to need more ammo cards. You return to the inn.
Oh,
With the
no.
wolves. Or
Yeah,
you don't.
when we get to the gate.
Yeah, I'm
Can
going
you
to just
stop
put
us?
this, but I assume you're going to the gate, but then I'll
Yeah.
talk about that in a sec.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and get rid of them when we get to the gate. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
I'm not trying to pull these things through town because I don't know like
It's only 24 hours, isn't it? So
what.
the charm.
Well, the only one of them is
Everyone's got
shut.
the
Oh
same
yeah,
24
and the rest
And the rest of them are
The
fine.
other 3
My
are.
point is I don't know like if they're gonna get fucking killed or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Who else is going to be in there? So I'm just setting up the inn. Cool. So you arrive at the gate, and the guard is just like, "What the fuck?" It's the same one who saw Hella yesterday, and he's like, "Any change? Like, did I fuck it up for good, or?"
I'll just shake my head.
Okay, cool. So the wolves are your bets.
With yes, let me try sort this out. I'm generally gonna try like be very faithful to their company, but like shoot them away.
They look very sad.
Yeah, do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, try animal handling because
Yeah.
Can't we get them a home or something?
You can leave them in the kennel.
Oh my god. 8.
8. This one is going to look like really, really disappointed.
No.
But the other 3 are kind of like they're not
Yeah.
that bothered. But this one is like he really wants to stay. But
Yeah.
so he's going to
That
linger for
one.
a little bit.
Oh, I get advantage on that one technically. If that matters. The one that's charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can roll again.
Just the thing one that's upset makes like no difference.
No difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
like a
but
1, 2
if
point
you don't want
difference.
to take them with, then they are going to turn away.
Lovely.
These 3 are just going to sprint off.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to turn back and look at you longingly
Mhm.
before sprinting off again.
Lovely.
Cool. So then going to the inn, or you doing something else?
Yeah, Bar kind of looking at the guard as if like, yeah, I just did that. What about that?
he's just like.
Terrified.
He's like again. Now you have no wolves.
I don't know how that would make a difference.
Usually works. And then he just walks off.
No
Happen
wolves.
often? People use wolves to keep them away.
And then
To be fair, it usually works.
it does usually work.
Man has some luscious locks.
Man does have some luscious locks. Cool. So the guards wander. Mine does that all the time as well. The guard wanders off, and you are free reign in the city again to do as you please. Well, that's the fungus recovered and the wolves dealt with, and our team are back in Benadry. What chaos will unfurl? Find out next episode. But if you did enjoy this one, please make sure you hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe too. If you have any feedback, leave it down below in the comments. It all helps. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay noisy, guys. Goodbye.